It's Willie D, y'all. Y'all know how we do. I'm going to let a few hundred of y'all join, and then I'm going to go in. Okay, I think why does this always happen to me? Looks like I'm having a problem on the connection. Wait a minute, let's see. Okay, y'all coming in. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to let a few hundred of y'all join, and then I'll go in. Y'all let me know where you're coming in from, what city, what state, what country. Because you know, I like to know who's watching me. Now, if you haven't done so already, I'd appreciate it if you go to my YouTube page, look Willie D Live, and subscribe. If you're already on here, subscribe. Make sure you let everybody know, also share. Now, if you want to write into my advice column that appears in the Houston Press every Thursday, you can go to my website, willied.com, scroll down to the bottom. There's a red tab that says, ask a question. Ask a question. If I think it's something that my audience want to check out, I'll respond to it, and then I'll publish it in the press. All right? So here's what's happening, y'all. There's a group of rapists and date rapists that were interviewed in prison. And they were interviewed on what they look for in potential victims. Now, you can take this however you want it. Some of these answers may catch you off guard, but you know how it is. You take in what you want, you leave what you don't want. Now, these guys answered these questions. Their questions was really based on not having a relationship with their victims. So these were strangers. So they answered from a stranger standpoint. As many of you know, 10 to 20% of all rapists are strangers to their victims, and 70 to 80% of rapists are known to their victims. So this is just from a stranger standpoint, and we can get into the relationship part later, as far as like the victims being familiar with their assailants. All right. So this is what they said. The first thing men look for in a potential victim is hairstyle. They are most likely to go after women with a ponytail, bun, braid, or other hairstyle that can easily be grabbed. They're also likely to go after a woman with long hair. Women with short hair are not common targets. Now, that doesn't mean that if you got a bald fade that one of these cats won't try to snatch you up and bring you harm. It just means that women with these other characteristics are more likely to be snatched. The second thing men look for is clothing. They will look for women whose clothing is easily removable. Many of them carry scissors around to cut the clothing. The third thing is they also look for women using their cell phone, searching through their purse, or doing other activities while walking because they are off guard and can be easily overpowered. I tell my family this all the time. Tell women in my family this all the time. Pay attention to what you're doing. When you get in that car, don't be putting on your makeup, fumbling around and all this. When you jump in that car, get out. Get in, get out. Okay? The fourth thing, the number one place women are abducted from, attacked, at is grocery store parking lots. So be very mindful, women, when you're going through these parking lots. Keep your head up. When you're approaching your car, try to look under your car if you can as you approach it, and make sure ain't nobody on the other side or standing behind another car. Also, men, a lot of these rapists, they like to drive these vans also, and they'll snatch you up. They'll park on your parking side, and they'll pull that door open and just snatch you on in and be gone. So be very mindful of parking near vans. If you do find yourself a van parked by your car and you're by yourself, you know, either go back and try to get some help, try to get a guard or somebody to walk you to your car, or go around and to the passenger side and try to get in your car from the passenger side. I would play it safe 100% and just, probably go get some help to make, better safe than sorry. All right. The number, where I'm at, what number am I on? I'm on number 5. Number 5 answer, but it's the number 2 place that women are abducted from are office parking lots and garages. Okay, number 6 is the number 3 place that women are abducted from is public restrooms. All right, number 7. The thing about these men is that they are looking for a woman who's easy to grab and quickly move her to a second location where they don't have to worry about getting caught. Number 8, if you put up any kind of fight at all, they'll get discouraged because it only takes a minute or two for them to realize that going after you isn't worth it because it's too time consuming. Number 9, these men said that they would not pick on women who have umbrellas or other similar objects that can be used from a distance in their hands. Sounds about right. Cowards, they don't like opposition. They don't like the fight. They don't like any type of resistance. Cowards don't like that at all. Okay, number 10. Keys are not a deterrent because you have to get really close to an attacker to use them as a weapon. So the idea is to convince them, once again, that you're not worth being attacked because you're ready to fight. And on a personal note, I think fighting is the number 1 thing that a woman should do. I don't give a damn what's on me. Fight, fight, fight. Because once you get in that car, your chances of coming home alive is slim to none. If you find yourself in a trunk, I did read this on the internet once. If you find yourself in a trunk, you maybe kick out a tailgate or something like that, stick your hand out and let people know that you're in there, But it's fight, 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 fight. Make noise, yell, scream, bite, kick them in the nuts, pinch them in the nuts, pinch them in between the legs, do whatever you got to do. Leave a mark on their asses. But don't lay it down because you may not ever get up if you do. I wish all women would just fight back. I wish they would fight back and not just. And if it go down and it actually happened, I wish that women would expose their asses. A lot of times, only 1 in 10 rapes are actually reported. So that lets you know that it's an uphill battle trying to stop these rapists. So that means that you got 9 guys, for every 10 rapes, you got 9 of them running amok, still raping, and other women don't have a warning. Now imagine this. Now I know I'm not in your shoes, ladies, but I just believe in fighting back. Period. I always believe in fighting back and standing up for what's right. And if somebody do something wrong to me, I'm gonna get vindicated. I'm looking for vengeance. I'm not gonna let them make it. And I just think that if more women would just come forward and expose these suckers, then it wouldn't be so pervasive. Imagine this, ladies. Imagine a guy that raped you, and before he had a chance before this even actually had a chance to happen, some other woman that he raped could have spoke up and warned you about this dude. And because most rapes occur, they happen with people that the victims know. So imagine if somebody else know this dude and they put him on blast and they let you know what's going on with this dude. Now you know not to even be around this sucker. You already know what he about. Put they asses on blast. Man, it's more women being raped than anybody could ever even imagine. So you're not going to be by yourself if you come forward. You're not going to be shamed. Yeah, you got these clown ass people out there that might try to shame you and them, but they don't count. Put their asses on blast, because if you could put them on blast, if every woman just put it in their mind that I'm gonna put them on blast, I'm gonna expose them so that it don't happen to another woman, he may not ever get a chance to get around to making it happen to you. So put their asses on blast. And I'm gonna tell you something else. We can avoid a whole lot of this shit if men start standing up and being men and letting these raping ass dudes know you ain't got no safety around here. Get rid of their asses. Men gotta step up. Your homeboy, you know your homeboy a little too excited when it comes to getting some draws. He is just a little too excited. Some of us know. We know who the rapists are. We know who these dudes are that's in question. But we still be around them. We still kicking it with them. I don't fuck with none of these type of dudes. None of them. That's foul to me. That's real foul to me. You can't be nowhere around me. You can get hurt fucking with me. I don't play no games like that. Men, talk to your boys. Ladies, talk to your boys. We can stop that shit right there. We ain't even got to worry about what a woman needs to be doing and trying how to protect herself. We can stop all this shit right now just talking to these damn boys when they're young. Don't wait till they get older. Start talking to them when they're young and letting them know. We don't get down like that. You let them know what they need to do. You getting so excited where you think you need them, man, shut that shit down. Go in the bathroom and beat off, get your towel and beat off, do whatever. But don't you violate no woman, boy, because you ain't going to be safe around here. And that's how I rock. No more talk.